and today we are at the 25th International Conference of the African Languages Association of Southern Africa. Greetings, my name is Kabonela Mdokwe of Umtala TV.
Igama lami nginguNobuhle wakwaHlongwa.
I'm the Deputy Chairperson for the Local Organizing Committee, the Dean and the Head of School of Arts at the University of KwaZulu-Natal, and your Treasurer for ALASA. In our 25th ALASA International Conference this morning, I would like to welcome you, colleagues, and welcome Professor Nhlanhla Mkhize, who is our Deputy Vice Chancellor and the Head of Humanities College, to come and welcome you.
I would just like to say a couple of words to emphasize the importance of African languages for the purposes of learning, for the purposes of commerce, for the purposes of social cohesion, as well as the promotion of social justice, more so in the digital age. The digital age is presenting us with many challenges, and if we are not able to capture our knowledges in this day and era, it is highly likely that in the future the languages may disappear altogether with all the knowledge that has been accumulated over thousands and thousands of years. But what is also most important is for us, especially as an old continent, but at the same time a young continent. I believe that you can understand where I'm coming from. We're an old continent, a continent that gave birth to humanity, where the mother tongue was first spoken, and I think it is a travesty of justice that there is no major international language that we can say this is what distinguishes us as a continent, and that is why I was singling out the Swahili and several others that we can develop for that purpose. We do want to highlight that monolingualism is in fact a challenge. It is a challenge in the sense that it impedes social cohesion, but also it impedes the development of what we call higher mental functions or thinking processes. And multilingualism develops the ability to think in a complex manner, but also to recognize and appraise the perspectives of others from different angles. So we are very keen, and especially in the digital age, that we have come together from all the corners of the world to deliberate on this spatial topic, and on behalf of the University of KwaZulu-Natal, on behalf of the Republic of South Africa and the continent at large, we welcome you all, and we are looking forward to several recommendations that will come out of this engagement. Now is the time to act. Now is the time to implement. But at the same time, we must assess the progress that we have made, the mistakes that we have made, and learn from our lessons as we forge ahead to reposition our languages as languages of commerce, intellectual thinking, social justice in the digital era. With those words, I acknowledge again our chairperson, Professor Nhlanhla. Thank you very much for the opportunity, and may we have a wonderful conference.
Let's give Prof. Mkhize a big round of applause, colleagues. Now you can be comfortable. This is Durban. Now take out those jackets. It's no longer cold. Take out those jackets. Feel at home. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Kabazela. Colleagues, without further ado, may I now request our chairperson of ALASA, Dr. Nyofolo Malete. I don't normally use his first name, but since it is here in the program, I have a privilege of calling him and also using his name. A big round of applause for our chairperson, as he makes his way to bring us this
Program Director, that name was given to me by my grandma. Colleagues in the academic fraternity, members of the association, our students, ladies and gentlemen, dear ladies, Sanbonan, Molweni, can go so far. Ahe, the Machole, I'm learning. Program Director, I want to take this opportunity to greet everyone on behalf of the African Language Association of the Southern Africa, ALASA, and the board. This year I just want to mention that with almost a week-long event, we marked the 25th biennial international conference, which is hosted by the University of KwaZulu-Natal. We are grateful about that. Allow me to convey our heartfelt appreciation to the University Management Conference Organizing Committee, especially you, Dr. Nzele. I think you and your committee have done an excellent job. I'm just wondering what will be the challenge of the next host. We are very grateful and humbled to be given a stage where each participant will have a role to play, allowing us to discuss a variety of issues of interest, particularly given the wide range of titles that we have in our program. I would like to welcome and recognize our official sponsors here present. Let me take this opportunity to welcome all delegates in attendance, all ALASA members, the board, and everybody to this auspicious event. Program Director, we have a theme, and the theme of our 25th ALASA conference says, reimagining the role of African languages for social justice and transformation in the digital age. And this theme is in line with the 21st century educational mandate and Africa's obligation. We also have a theme that says educate an African feed for the 21st century. Program Director, with these themes, we are proud to indicate to everyone here present that the book project that culminated in the publication of 4 books speaks to the above-mentioned themes. We hope that with the papers that will be presented during the conference will resonate well with the ALASA and UNESCO themes, which is educate an African and prepare the African for the 21st century. Program Director, allow me to plead with the members of the association to strive to adhere and to embrace the following Ubuntu principles and values, which is to respect the dignity of others and fellow citizens, to embrace positive group solidarity, to embrace the spirit of teamwork, and be of service to their fellow compatriots, to acknowledge the spirit of interdependence, and Program Director, to never mock nor scorn the fallen compatriots. And they must never belittle the authority of our own. On behalf of the ALASA board, I would like to welcome you all, as Professor Hloka have alluded, to lay down your arms and take off your armor, stable your horses, and join us in our vibrant discussions, and to drink from the well of African knowledge and feel at home. Program Director, allow me to make this metaphor now that Allahs have reached this stage where I would equate it with one of the folk tales known as Nonyana Sinyamafi. Now that we have embarked on the process where we'll be taking some of your well-written papers to produce the books that will also serve the demands and the mandate of the African continent, we think Allah says now, Nonyana Sinyamafi, the bird that spit gold. And it says, Nkopele kibine khaupe, le kwana mo ketswang kibine khaupe. Nkopele kibine khaupe, le kwana mo kia kibine khaupe. Skobetela saletlama, kobetela sagalisabisa tlake. Letlama alepetsa la lerotho le ya inama. E ne ba o bone mabekebeke. Ha o bone mabekebeke.